Mm.
Hello. Oh, welcome back.
Yeah, sorry. I'm just doing my intro for the live stream and trying to put everything in order. Okay. Okay, seems like everything's going alright. Okay. I don't think anyone will connect for a while on this. Generally, I have two people that actually connect to the stream, so don't worry if too much about it.
So good.
Okay, so today I wanted to do what? I want to.
Rats. We're rats. We're the rats.
The rat kingdom. Actually, not the rat kingdom.
Join the rat cult.
Yes, join the rat cult. It's a good time.
Change your name to Rat.
Yeah, if you want to join, you gotta change your name slightly to rat pun of some sort.
So there is a rat cult.
Yeah, I don't have to because I just my username is my what's it called, the profile. Do that. I probably should change it.
I find it funny that the reason why yesterday I joined the cigar room was like I was thinking about like joining a room or chat a voice what's a voice chat room yeah and I didn't see the hotel lounge for some odd reason. I saw the what is it a hotel bar and it said you had to ask somebody for some permission or something. So I was like, oh, good. I'll go to cigar room. Don't see anything here, so that must be true. It must be free for me to stream or something like that.
You join the cigar room and there's just some rat priest doing a satanic ritual or whatever.
Yes.
Today it's rats. Yesterday it was dinosaur. I think blushing dinosaurs. I love this cigar room.
Blushing dinosaurs. It did happen.
There's something
Wake
different.
Up one day in this hotel, and there'll be blushing dinosaurs. You go to sleep. Rats in the fountain. You go to sleep again.
Yes, rats in the
probably
fountain.
The whole hotel is gone, and you're just in limbo.
Locked in a rubber room with
You can't
rats.
expect the unexpected in this hotel.
It's a magical place.
Oh. Yes.
Yeah.
I do wonder what's called March Hotel. Is it because it starts on March or something?
It's because it will only
It starts
be
in March and it
available
ends
for
in
March.
March.
Oh really? Oh man, I really like this place. I don't want to be gone.
But here's the good thing. At least the basement will be demolished.
So the thing about the March Hotel is that it's based on the event called Kotabeshi, which was an event where you had like to draw every single day or you got banned from the server, and then like when the month ended, they just deleted the server. This year, because of some complications which I will not get into because I'm not that well informed, it didn't happen, so a bunch of people started making these types of events, and March Hotel is one of them. When the event ends on the 31st of March, everybody's gonna make one last hula baloo over here, and it's gonna get archived, not deleted like the Kimodameshi stuff. And then next year we're gonna get another one.
I think this is really cool. It's a bit intensive. I'm not gonna lie, so I'm glad it only occurs for a month. Otherwise,
yeah.
I think I would be pretty much overwhelmed.
Or else I would blow up. Our food keeps blowing up.
Oh my god, it's already 11 p.m. Fuck.
Actually, sometimes I think I'm kind of smart. I actually trying to use the lighting as kind of like line art of this one here, because on the image, the gun like silhouette is only displayed by the light reflecting on it. So guys, I may have a brain on the end.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So now that people know where I am and why people are talking, I can erase the full screen and just get back to my Photoshop. So if anyone is interested for joining the March Hotel, I'm sure you can get an invitation going to the...
You guys just go to the website.
Yeah, I think this is there's a video. If you look for the March Hotel presentation video, you will have it. So yeah,
I got surprised it just came out of nowhere in my YouTube feed. I was like, what is this? Oh my god, it's pretty good. Cool. Let me just go in here.
yeah,
I
it
only
was
got to
exactly
find
the
out
same for
about-
me.
Oh, that's what it's called, the Godless Beast.
I found out about it thanks to Drawbox, because some friends of mine from Drawbox actually joined the server, and they're like, one of them is one of the people who is administering here. Soko is one of the people which is a big member on Drawbox, and also a person which I already talked a lot, and they are friends with the people there.
Lovely.
And Soko is, they're like they are one of the people behind the figure challenges and stuff. I talking to the Ever for figure, they're really good at it.
I'm not really good at figure drawing. My figure always fits some stuff.
You know what? Actually, this isn't bad at all. I think I like this actually.
Enjoy my...
This?
I'm enjoying my art, guys. Can you believe it?
Artists enjoying their art? What? That's insane.
Yeah, no. Can you believe it?
That can't be true.
Enjoying my art. Enjoying my art. Only 3 days away. I can't believe it, guys.
Sorry.
It's the 5th day of March, and I'm already enjoying my art. I'm gonna leave this event now.
Everyone...
Don't
We're
worry,
having too
you
much fun.
will enjoy your art every
Rats
day,
now.
and in 1 month you will
I'm
see
having too much fun. I'm gonna study anatomy. Hold on.
Oh no.
I haven't
shoot myself in
studied
the balls
so
over
long.
I ain't gonna shoot myself in the balls. I'm gonna shoot myself in the sternal-masculoid muscle. The ones who know will know.
Stervefledemarst, eh?
Yep. That motherfucker.
Yeah.
I only call it just the sternal. Like, there is no reason to call it that such a long fucking name. It's just the sternal. I don't care.
The ster- No, the sternum is a
Yeah.
bone. The sternocleidomastoid is the muscle.
No, I'm not calling it the sternum. I'm calling it the sterno, because it's the sternal-masculoid. It's not a bone. It's a muscle. The one in the neck. But the name is
Right.
gigantic, so I just say sterno. That's also important. You cannot mix the sterno with the sternum, because the sternum is on the thorax,
Yeah, right.
and both of them are relevant for drawing. Of course, they're relevant for the body, because if it wasn't relevant for the body, it probably wouldn't be there. Looks at the teeth. I forgot the name of the name in English, but that teeth which you don't need to, and they just come over and just starts aching a lot.
Oh, wisdom teeth?
Oh yes, in Portuguese we call it dente de cisto. I have no idea what the fuck a cisto is, but that's their name.
Right.
I only have 20 coins left. That's what I had.
That's something fun about languages, when they have words which are words made of words, wisdom teeth, it's not it's composite, it's not something which is just derivative to only that, and they have different origins because everybody calls it differently. You know how you call a knuckle fist in Portuguese?
A knuckle fist?
Like knuckles, the brass knuckles?
Oh, how do you call them?
English fists. I don't know what the English have to do with it. I thought it was a knife something with what the English, but no, it's the English fist.
The English fist.
There's also something in Brazil called the American Cup. It's not American, it's actually Brazilian, but we call it the American Cup. It's like a type of small glass cup. Hold on, let me see. If you look at my screen, I'm gonna show you, because I don't know the name of this in English. You tell me if you recognize it. It's very common here. It's very cheap. You see it everywhere. It's really common in bars. This is the Copa Americano, the American Cup.
Oh, right. Really? That's what it's called.
Yeah, it's called Copa Americano.
No, the type of glass.
Yeah, the type of glass is called. This type of glass is called Copa Americano.
No, I have seen this glass everywhere. I did not know it had a specific name.
No, here in Brazil we call it American Cup. I'm pretty sure it's not American, but we call it the American Cup.
That's
But
interesting.
even funnier, Brazilian lemonade in English Brazilian lemonade. In Portuguese, it's Swiss lemon. It's Swiss lemonade. The reason for that is because the Brazilian who invented Brazilian lemonade thought calling it Swiss lemonade would sound fancier, so it would sell more.
Right.
So the invention is Brazilian, but the Brazilian who made it didn't want to name it Brazilian. They wanted to name it Swiss.
Nah.
It's impressive.
In my country, for some reason, ranch, ranch, it is
Yeah.
called English key here.
Oh, we call it here. We
English
also
key.
call it English key here. We also call it English key here.
Yeah, I don't know why.
I don't know what the English have to do with it. What language do you speak? Like in native language.
What?
You. What is your native language to you to call English English
Oh,
key?
it's in Indonesian. It's called kunci, Inggris.
Oh, yeah. So, okay, Indonesia does that. We also do that here in Portuguese. We call it chave inglesa. I have no idea. I wonder if other languages also have that.
Bloody hell.
Maybe something you took from the Dutch and we also took from the Dutch. I have no idea.
So
Because that's the
Indonesia took a lot of Portuguese, I think, because there is
Oh.
a history of, I don't know, trade and something
There
like
is the
that.
Timor-Leste right there. Timor-Leste we
Yeah.
speak Portuguese.
Yeah, because free in Indonesia is gratis.
Oh,
So,
yes,
yeah.
gratis. Okay.
Yes.
I,
There's a
Okay,
lot.
that's
I
fun.
really don't know what it comes from. It's the same in French. You say it too. You say gratis too. It's a bit of an old people thing. I mean, but
You say gratis in Romanian as well.
Wow. I
Gratis
didn't-
for like gratis
know
for like
that.
free, like something is free.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Damn. Okay.
Oh, I didn't know
That's
about
curious.
that.
Oh, okay, so I think it probably originates from French because a lot of Portuguese stuff was originally from French. Like the word for you in Portuguese is você, which came from vossa BC,
Oh, okay.
and then like we'll go back to French. So yeah, it's weird.
French.
But even funnier in Portuguese and Spanish, we have a lot of words we pulled out from Arabic.
Oh.
Like
Oh yeah,
almoçar,
the
which-
Arabic occupation of Spain. Like.
Yeah, or Iberia, not just Spain. Both Portugal and Spain were occupied during that. And then, like a word for lunch in
Yeah.
Portuguese is almoçar, which is almoçar.
Gotcha.
And if it a in the start in Portuguese, it's probably from Arabic language. The word for rice is arroz, which is also from Arabic.
Hello.
No.
And Brazil has a funny thing that Brazil has more Lebanese people than Lebanon.
what?
You hear me right? Like the same way the U.S. has more Irish people than Ireland, Brazil has more Lebanese people than the Lebanon.
Because the way they count Irish is like stupid. If you're Irish American, you're not actually Irish. You know that, right? If you're Italian American,
I'm
you're
saying,
not
like,
Italian, right?
We are talking like descendancy, you know, ethnic
If
group.
it's just descendancy, yeah.
But like, it's
I
still
would
like
have
8
I would have a
million people in-
problem calling myself I'm from Asian descent or Filipino descent just because my father was Malagas. So yes, I have an Asian descent, but it's like weird to call myself a Filipino, you know.
I say that, but like still, when we make research on those cultures and we make research on those communities, those don't apply. And if we are talking like native Lebanese in Brazil, we still have like 2 million native Lebanese in Brazil. That's a lot of people. And if we're talking about our families, which are people who are descendants from Lebanese in Brazil, we have 8 million Lebanese in Brazil.
Yeah.
There's so much. There's like a city. There's a specific city in Brazil which is known as the most Lebanese city in Brazil.
Wow.
But funnier enough, we have something in my state. There's 2 cities who do not speak Portuguese. Like their first language is not Portuguese, even though they're in Brazil. There's only 9 cities in Brazil which their first language is not Portuguese. In the case of these 2, their first language is Pomeranian.
Pomeranian.
It is it's a Proto-Germanic language which completely doesn't exist in Europe anymore, pretty much. It got completely
Wow.
destroyed by World War I and World War II because these guys live in the fucking border between Germany and Poland, and they were pretty much completely wiped out of existence.
Okay, is there any link with the dog breed?
The Pomeranian dog breed is actually, I believe, from Swedish Pomerania, because Pomerania is like more than one region. The specific Pomeranian from these guys is the one sitting between Poland and Germany.
That's crazy and it's
So yeah,
interesting. Actually.
And they still speak
and
and they still speak Pomeranian here, and it's like goofy as fuck. Like,
how goofy is it?
You wanna hear it?
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you. There's one thing called the Pomerish radio, which is a radio from the city, which they speak Pomeranian here in my state. It's Santa Maria de Jetibá. There's two cities in my state who speak it. Santa Maria de Jetibá and Laranja da Terra. Together, they have like 50,000 people. Let me see if the radio is gonna be playing.
What?
Hold on.
Okay.
Now it's in Portuguese. They have segments in Portuguese and segments in Pomeranian.
Okay. Pomeranian.
It's a gospel radio, by the way. Vis vortar levado vestas. Let me see if I can get those. I wanted to see if I can get the songs because they have their own songs in Pomeranian actually.
Oh, it's cool.
Yeah. I love
For
the
now, it's
world
just
being
Portuguese.
weird.
Let me see if I can find the other one. Okay, this is the Pomerish Radio web. This is their website. And like explaining about the Pomeranian people and stuff.
Are you understand
really-
Pomeranian?
I do not understand Pomeranian. I know he's speaking Portuguese.
Okay.
And he's like making like a whole course over here. They speak both Pomeranian and Portuguese, but like a lot of the stuff in the radio is in Pomeranian because they want to like preserve the language.
Oh, makes sense.
That's a use case where I'm pretty.
I'm
In my
gonna wait
opinion,
until he
there is a
starts.
use when it's like this because the French officer are so weird about French. French does not need preservation at all.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Basically, we have like this weird complex where we always say that every language on earth is somewhat based in French. Like English is badly pronounced French, jokes like that. But when we are doing like slight evolutions to the language, everyone is like clutching their pearls like
Okay, hold on. Now he's singing.
Okay.
He's singing Pomeranian.
Okay.
What that?
This is how it sounds, by the way.
Oh.
It's wacky German.
What German?
I showed this to a German friend of mine, and he said it sounds like German with like the thickest rural accent ever.
What's good, everybody? My name's
Hello.
Markiplier.
Hello.
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 Markiplier.
Shalom, Psycho.
What's good?
I wanted-
I'd be drawn.
I wanted to get to I wanted to get the parts where he's just like talking to the audience in Pomeranian, and it's really fucking funny.
No, I'm curious.
But you're curious how it sounded. This is how it sounds.
Oh. who went out.
I will stop for now, but like you got it there. That's how it sounds.
Okay.
Really fucking fun.
Talking about the Portuguese language, there's an interesting word in Indonesia that has been, what is it, translated from another word to another word. Like, so here's the story. So there is a word in Indonesia which is originated from the Sanskrit language from India. It is it is called Mahardika. Mahardika. Okay, and Mahardika means freedom, and I don't know. It's it's kind of like rich and prosperous and something like that. Okay. Nah. So the Dutch, what is it? Use that language to explain the or the slave in Indonesia that they are freed, and they are called it mardike. Okay,
Okay.
okay, and then 100 years later, when Indonesia gained independence, they are took the word that is used by the Dutch and the Portuguese to call the freedom, and they use the word merdeka. So it is come from Indonesian, which is mahardika, and then translated to Portuguese or loaned by Portuguese and the Dutch to mardike, and then Indonesia took it back with merdeka. So it is kind of convoluted history, and I don't know why they are not using mahardika at the first place.
Because it
Brazil
doesn't have the
almost
same
had
nuances,
actually.
maybe?
Go on.
It doesn't encompass the same nuances, maybe?
Yeah, I think it is because of that. But it's kind of funny because we already have the word, and then we have to took the word that is already been took from our word to create a new word.
Like in Portuguese, actually in Brazil, there was a big change. Brazil actually would never speak Portuguese and was actually going to be speaking an indigenous language, but that never happened because in the Brazilian colony, it was more
Yeah.
common to speak Ingatu than to speak Portuguese before like major colonization that the Jesuits showed up. Like for the
Oh,
start of Brazilian colonization, most Brazilians here, including Europeans, spoke Ingatu. Ingatu, also known as the língua geral or general language, was a mix of a lot of languages from the Tupi. So the Tupi Guarani are like
yeah.
a linguistic tree which comes from the Brazilian native tribes. So they have the Tupinambá, the Botocudos, the Krenak. Botocudos is a foreign name for them, okay? Their name is actually
Yeah.
the Krenak. The Guarani, as I mentioned, Guarani is actually the one of the most common languages in Paraguay. Although the official language of Paraguay is Spanish, one of the most common languages in Paraguay is Guarani, which is the indigenous language.
Is it
Yes.
still used right now?
No, it's used, I have a friend of mine who is Paraguayan. He speaks Guarani in day-to-day life.
Oh,
It's common principally in the interior, and so much he told a story of like there was a Brazilian woman who went there and opened a factory, like a warehouse or something.
yeah.
And the workers would, and she prohibited people from speaking Guarani on her factory because the workers would use Guarani to speak shit about her in
Oh,
behind her back because she couldn't understand Guarani. So yeah, and the fact she banned the language, I think she deserved to have talk shit behind her.
Yeah.
Anyway, I was mentioning, so like Brazil started speaking, most Brazilian people in the colony at the start spoke Ingatu. Ingatu was the lingua geral, which was like a mix of a bunch of like native languages so the natives could understand each other. How it was created was that as the Jesuits came to Brazil, their work was to, convert the natives, And how the fuck you convert somebody if they don't know what you're talking? So they had to
Yeah.
create a language that they could use with every single native. So they made a mix of all the languages. Because back in the day, the natives did coexist, but they didn't like all the time talk to each other or really interact between each other. So they needed to create a language which was near each other to one of them because their languages were similar, but they were not intelligible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And interestingly, by making their languages intelligible, they also made the natives way more capable of communicating with each other and actually organizing against the Portuguese later. Because before they were not able to speak to each other all the time. Now they were able to, thanks to the Jesuits.
The
And
experimental
then
method.
And then the Marquis de Pombal, which was a ruler, a regent in Brazil, later came back and he fucking hated the língua geral. He fucking hated Ingatu, and he pretty much made it almost impossible to you to get any documentation or anything going if you spoke in Ingatu. You had to speak Portuguese, and that pretty much killed the language right there.
Oh, no.
So like in a world where it didn't exist, Brazil maybe had never evolved to speaking Portuguese, or would have like a very big community of people who would still speak in Ingatu. And Ingatu didn't cease to exist, by the way. They still exist inside their communities. There is still people who there's like few people who still communicate it, but I think principally between native groups, they still know it.
Ah, that's nice to hear.
Exactly. It didn't cease to exist. We still have documentation on it. We still know how it kind of works. We still have people who speak it.
Yeah.
You can actually learn it if you want to learn Ingatu, which is a very interesting language. I would not be against like trying to learn Ingatu. And that's something also interesting about the Brazilian tribe. South America had a lot of very developed indigenous groups. Not to say the others were like stupid, because they weren't. They were very smart, but like their situation, the way they lived, did not adapt them to what the Inca and the Maya and the Aztecs did. I got to visit Peru, and the fucking Inca are awesome. Like, I went to the capital of the Inca. Everybody knows about like Machu Picchu, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The mountain.
The thing about Machu Picchu is not like Machu Picchu was not like. Yes, exactly. Machu Picchu is relevant historically because it's one of the best preserved sites of the native people of Peru, the Incas, you know. But it's actually like it was just a fortress. It was not like a major city from the Inca, as far as I remember. I went to Cusco. Cusco was actually the capital of the Inca Empire. It is to visit Machu Picchu, you need to go to Cusco. Machu Picchu sits at 2,000 kilometers above sea level.
Oh.
It's very high. But like Cusco, the city where people still live today, by the way, still a livable city, still like the capital of the region. Cusco, it's at 4 kilometers higher than sea level.
Excuse me?
It's extremely high.
How do people live in those conditions? Damn.
Exactly. That's what makes them so impressive. They are amazing. Them and the Bolivians have like cities which are in very, very high places. I think La Paz, which is the capital of Bolivia, is also like really fucking high.
Yeah.
And they just adapted to it.
Imagine the oxygen up there. It's so unconcentrated.
Imagine I breathed it. I fucking got sick. I school mine. I didn't meet the guy, but I had a school mine that one teacher actually passed away in Chile because of like oxygen problems. Like he wasn't able to breathe while doing mountain stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so like it's dangerous shit. And like inside the little hotel I was staying on, they had something which was funny. They had a bunch, and I mean a bunch of coke plants. The thing about the coke plant, I don't know, it's very popular there for like tea and like drinking. We don't talk about it that much here because we think of coke plant here, we think drugs. The coke plant is actually really good at helping oxygen run through your blood.
Oh, that
so
is
it's something
interesting.
which it's highly recommended you to take coke plant there. They have like candy coke plant. They have like candy version of coke plant. They have standard coke plant. They have tea coke plant. They have everything because their properties are really important for you. And when I woke up in the morning there, I was 12. I would walk to the like main saloon. Was a very small room. They had like a little pot of just like or just of coke leaves. I would just put my hand there and shove it on my mouth. I have like a bunch of leaves and just like eat that.
So you have to go high before you go that high.
Yeah.
You got it, boss. You got it.
No, I remember
But like,
watching
good
the
lord.
documentary. Like there's a dude who traveled to a place that had them just growing everywhere, and people around him would just chew on a couple of the leaves a day, and it wasn't enough to cause any issues, but it was like drinking a cup of coffee.
Oh yes, it is. It is more than I cannot eat coca leaves today. I will actually rather die. I have like created a. I fucking hate that taste of that thing. Okay. It's like eating grass. It's like, for me personally, maybe it's because I had to eat so much of that like there. But like for me at least, it's eating grass but worse, and it's kind of sticky.
Oh.
It's the intensity in it. It's weird, I'm not big fan of. If I had to go there again, I would definitely eat that shit again because I don't want to like suffocate and crap. It help a lot. But then I would not like voluntarily say, oh yeah, I could really use some coke plant right now.
I think at that point, all of citizens of that area already evolved their lungs to support.
Actually, that's something interesting. When you have football games in Bolivia from like Brazilian or Argentinian teams go to like Bolivia or Peru to play football, and their stadiums are like really fucking high. They actually have like a bigger period, so the athletes can adapt to the height difference. They kind of
Makes sense.
They kind of have like local terrain advantage when they play against foreign teams because they're really used to the high climate there, and when they come to here, like to the downer ones, they actually have a really easy time breathing. They just naturally absorb way more oxygen than we do.
Yeah. I think it's similar case in Labuan Bajo in Indonesia. There's a community that live near the seas, and they have a really close culture to exploring the seas by themselves and then diving.
For like 5 minutes underwater.
Yeah, and then they dive every day. So for a lot of generation people in there already evolved their lungs to breathe in the water so long that it is just not normal for any other human.
Yeah.
Hey, DC, where is my Indonesian Aquaman, motherfuckers?
Yeah, it's very interesting.
Yeah, it is. How the human body can adapt to the conditions of the place.
Yeah.
But I guess it takes generations for the adaptation to take place, no?
Yeah. It took generations and generations.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, Jack.
Hello, chat.
The rat is back. Yay.
Ooh, I have my two usual culprits. Who's there on YouTube?
No.
Some water.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm talking. For those who are coming and going, I'm actually recording stuff. So if you're not comfortable being recorded, just tell me so I can just change channel. But I have two people actually watching, and I just don't know who they are yet.
I'm almost finished with my drawing.
Done. I still have to finish the rest of it.
You'll get there.
I haven't even.
Yeah, I'm like the whole day.
Get money.
I'm like the whole day just doing this study.
Hello, Max.
I've been itching to do mine because I always liked the scene, so I've just been. It's honestly just a good opportunity for me.
Yeah.
To finally do
I
the thing.
need to spit my ass up here, and I still need to eat lunch because I haven't eaten lunch.
Oh,
That's it,
crazy.
guys. Let's draw and not eat.
Bro, get some lunch.
No.
What time is it in your
I
area?
think I have like a.
It's like 10:36 in the morning.
Well, it's morning.
Oh my god.
It's
For me,
10:36 p.m. in here.
Yeah, so am I. It's
It's literally opposite.
5:36
For me-
p.m.
For
Oh,
me,
okay.
For me, it is right now 12:36 a.m.
Oh.
I'm in France, so I'm
Hey.
4:30 in the afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm currently 10:37.
Hey, me too.
Wait, no, sorry, it says PM, not AM.
Never mind.
Wait, you're not. You're.
The exact opposite of AM here.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Okay. What are you doing, people? What are you drawing
I'm
for?
doing the cinema study thing here.
Yeah.
I'm working on my
I
guest
too am doing cinema study.
character.
I'm literally just following it. I don't know how to do lighting.
Me neither. I'm learning.
I am drawing.
This is the first time ever I do this.
Lighting is. I think the moment I was okay with lighting was when I reconciled with the fact that drawing is math. So volume geometry
Drawing math,
is.
math attention.
Yeah, when you draw and you try to draw in perspective in volume with the right with the right type of lighting, you are basically doing optics. So
Physics, though?
you just have to think. My way of doing lighting, the way I learned to do lighting, is you have to think. There is like three big planes emitting lights, and there is one that is your main light, one that is your rebound light, and one which is the rebound from the ground. And you just have to ask yourself, okay, is this plane facing this light, or this light, or no lights? And after that, you're just doing math. Really, you're just thinking, okay, is it hitting or not? If it doesn't hit, just don't draw your light above it. So and really, it really helped me to not think about shadows in the first place, but really think make all of my drawing rather dull and rather dark, and adding my lights afterward. And I think
I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna try to speed this up, and I'm gonna just ignore a bit of the lighting I did here, and then I'm gonna work on because I feel like the shape I did is not that well defined, so I will define it a bit with a bit of line art, and then I will work on the lighting. Then if I have a shape more defined.
If you're thinking of it as geometry and solids, it's really easier to think about it. But yeah, never think of your lines as something final, just something that helps you carve where is your object facing what direction, and if this direction is actually facing a direct light, then you paint it, and if it doesn't, then you don't paint it. I don't know how to say that otherwise, but it rather helps trying to get out of the conundrum of, am I doing the light first, or am I doing otherwise? Hello, Nora. Oh, thank you, Noah. Thank you so much. Welcome to the Has Been Hotel fandom. I'm sorry, guys. I'm talking to my chat and someone in the chat that is my main founder.
You're streaming?
What chat?
Yeah,
Like one of them Twitch streamers or some shit?
Yeah, they're streaming.
She did say multiple times that she's streaming, so...
Oh.
We're on stream. First time on stream.
Oh, hello, chat. Hello, chat.
Hello.
How are you
Hi,
doing?
chat. You have like a
Hello,
big
chat.
following or something?
No,
Just
not
out of
big at all. My regulars are two people, two wonderful people at that.
Cool.
And I have a really, really nice, but might I add, really crazy person that is actually funding all my fan art stuff. So they're actually giving me money to make fan arts of things they like. And they like provided me like something like maybe close to 200 euros for doing arc and stuff. So I'm doing arc and stuff for them. So say hello to Noah, the crazy person that is actually my livelihood right now.
Hello, patron.
Hello.
Yeah. And Noah is telling me that because I was doing both arcane stuff and has-been stuff, and Noah didn't knew about has-been, and as I'm actually drawing stuff for has-been Hotel, they actually watched it and they are telling me today that they are now waiting for the next season, and I just was telling them welcome to the fandom and the madness.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it's good. Thank you. Merci beaucoup, Noah. Merci beaucoup, je t'aime. Okay.
I haven't done a very good job of keeping up with the show itself, but I like it. Just, I don't know. I remember watching it when it was just kind of a concept animation.
Yeah.
And then it got into the whole thing. I was like, oh, okay.
Like, okay, I'm not gonna watch this show anymore.
No, I just,
I don't.
it's
It's
weird.
It's really good, but when you followed the thing, like when you followed it back when it was just an arc in Zoophobia, and when it became its own thing, and then the pilot actually arrived. When you were there for this whole evolution, you got with certain types of fandom that really project a lot of things on it. So know that it's a real thing, and there's an actual canon for it. A lot of people are disappointed because they kind of had 10 years to imagine other kind of stories about it. So it's in a weird place.
You know, they made their own filler on their head.
Yeah.
While the writer was writing still, you know, it's like the fucking, what was the name again? The Fullmetal Alchemist.
Oh yeah.
They just made the entire fucking filler while the guys were.
FMI has been in the same conversation. Checked.
There is a comparison. Feel free to use it. The has-been fans which don't like this show anymore are the people from fucking Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood.
No, it's not that I dislike it. I think I got intimidated because it was kind of like, it wasn't like a niche thing, but I didn't have a lot of art friends at the time. And then my one singular art friend got into it, and then all of her partners followed suit, and then everybody was talking about it, and I think I just got nervous.
They got pressured.
I think the same thing happened to me about Doctor Who, and I got into Doctor Who like 10 or 15 years after my friends were obsessed with it because I was so nervous about beginning.
It's the same thing, opposite direction. I don't know. And like, I do the same thing with things I really like. I'll just stop watching them, and I don't know what it's about. It's not like I stopped liking them.
Yeah, don't feel pressure, but in any way,
probably burnout of just experiencing something for too long.
yeah, at the end you're like stalling. You're like, I know this is good, probably, but
to me with Evangelion right now, I was watching Evangelion and then like I just stopped.
Evangelion.
And I finished Evangelion, but like I haven't finished it yet.
Yeah.
No, Evangelion is great. I don't got anything.
Evangelion.
Okay, Evangelion. I like the Evangelion.
I think we all have this.
Robot, Shinji.
If you weren't there for the, you know, I remember being one of those kids that liked anime before Nicki Minaj said they like Darling in the Franxx, Franks, you know. So when there was, I was there when there was like the anime Bible. If you were allowed to say you're a fan of the anime, of the media anime only if you have seen like something like 10 or 15 shows. Cowboy Bebop, Trigun, Black Lagoon, the old school stuff, the OG stuff.
I watched all that shit before I saw the Bible, and then I was just like, why are we trying to gatekeep this shit? Like,
yeah.
Why are we like this? How are people supposed to get into it?
It was so weird.
I don't wanna get political, but some like smaller fandoms get this fascist idea of trying to gatekeep and single out them so they can be more special and can keep like just the type of people they like there, the type of people they like.
That was a weird was a weird moment.
Yeah.
When anime
and, like,
fans
admitting that I was a girl
kind
in
of
these fandoms, that shit got fucking toxic, and I was like, dude.
Leave me alone. I want to watch Fruit Baskets. Stop me. Stop it.
Tinder doesn't like, tell you whether I can watch fucking what was it? I got yelled at for DBZ because I grew up with that shit. They're like, "You're girl, you can't watch DBZ." Like, who the fuck are you? Go away.
There's nice
DBZ and Evangelion were the two animes of the Bibles I kind of refused to
To
see.
be fair, this was early 2000s, so like,
So everybody was stupid.
It was.
Yeah, but yeah, Evangelion was part of this thing. You had to have seen Evangelion, or you weren't, a real anime fan. And I kind of waited for fucking Darling in the Franxx to get out to to say, okay, no, I have to see why the fuck does this exist? And like 20 years after the matter, I finally sat in front of Evangelion and I was like, this is good. This is absolutely good, but people, you gotta chill.
Yeah.
You gotta chill. Stop torturing creators over stuff they made because it was cool, okay?
Because somebody said it was cool, somebody had to argue vehemently that it wasn't, and to make it a big deal.
Yeah. Oh gosh.
I had a friend who was the opposite. He was like, Evangelion's stupid. And I'm like, have you even watched it, my guy? Or you just hate it because you hate the fans?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, like it's just like the Bible. The book is great. The fan don't read it.
You hate them twins. That's why you don't like it.
I had to say that, but he also hates the Bible, so that'll be a really fun conversation.
Oh, I missed the Rat King.
You missed
the
Rat King?
Oh, did he show up and then leave? No.
And I am covered in rat blood. Excuse me, the drug box just activated.
Anyway, guys, how you think about the thing I have currently here?
Let me see. That you won't see, but
Here's the image.
it's actually fun. Yeah, you.
Here's the image. Okay, I'm 2 hours on this. You know what? I'm gonna post this because I'm real tired. I have not eaten yet, and I have 2 challenges to do. So like this was great. Thank you all.
I want to eat a tire too. Don't worry.
I think it's doing very well. So actually, I had a.
No, yeah, I think I actually learned. I think I actually learned plenty on this here. I think it was actually like I think I'm gonna do some like basic shading shit over here, just to add some effects, and then I'm gonna leave it at that.
Yeah, I mean you can tell what's happening, so I think that's good enough.
You want to eat a tire? Go for it, man.
Yep.
Tired.
Someone said that they're tired, and then I heard, oh wait, you want to eat a tire?
I'm tired.
Okay.
Might I share with the class the sketch I finished?
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Go on.
My cat is attacking my feet. Leave me alone! You demon! Leave me alone. I'm using socks. She wants to sharpen her claws on my socks.
Who's doing what?
Aww.
She's evil.
It's cat. Do that.
Guys, do you want to see my evil fucking cat?
100%.
I love the
Show
night.
us the criminals.
I have two cats.
Show us
One
the
is fat
criminal.
and the other. I have two cats. One is fat, the other is evil.
Can I say the evil cat?
I will show you both.
Mm.
We're gonna have two cats for one.
Ooh, that's cool looking.
I'm gonna have a video of the two of them fighting here for you.
I seem to wanting to tire. I'm so distracted.
Okay, let's see if it's gonna be sent properly. There. The tiny one is Brownie, she's a little shit, and the bigger one is Leite, which is her older sister. She likes to bother.
Aww.
Oh.
Aww.
Creatures.
Chat, I won't show you the cats because you have to be there. But your cats are cute. They're so fucking cute.
Let me see if I can. Okay, I'm gonna get now the bear. I'm gonna get them at the bears fucking close up. Which is this is Brownie from like close up. These are malicious eyes. It's like so fucking wide. She's like a fucking crackhead, according to my mother.
Your mother must be right because she's your mother.
Oh.
Look at those eyes of who's gonna kill you.
Remember them.
Evil eyes, and the third one is late sleeping.
Aww. Can I share some cat pictures?
No, you
Please
of course.
share some cat pictures.
This is my favorite picture of my boy.
The cat looks malicious.
My father and my roommate.
Oh.
My cat, yeah, no, that Brownie is malicious. Oh damn! Look at them go. They got a
I don't
post-it.
got any pets.
He's very upset with the post-it. He's very sad.
What is the post-it saying?
Butthead.
Oh,
It's
you're
like,
you're
why-
reading the same book as me.
Hey, it says, "Why are you like this?" He was bothering my roommate. But these are mine.
Oh, is it called in your? La Maison des Feuilles is called what in English? House of the Leaves. Is it called House of the Leaves? The book you got in French. That's the French edition. That's La Maison des Feuilles, no?
I don't actually know. It was my roommate's book, and I don't remember what he was reading.
Yeah. I just got it on my bed next to me, so I can't.
Oh, there you go. Hold on. House of Leaves, you said?
Yeah, House of the Leaves.
Oh, I only know that book because of the fucking Doom level.
Yeah, that's House of Leaves. That's exactly what it is. Oh my gosh. You got good eyes.
Oh gosh.
I like that cover. I remember liking that cover.
It's especially made to be worn, you know, to be crappy and worn on the side. You know, it has to. It has to be. This book has to be hurt. Like, this is clever, and at the same time, it's like it's really sadistic for people who like books to be, you know, really clean and well kept. And
it is all for the faint of heart.
This book is actually trying to fuck up your brain.
That's
But
what
not
I've heard.
not
I've
in
not read it
not
yet,
in
but I
an
want to.
intellectually pleasant way, you know. It's really trying to tell you, I don't want to be read. Please fuck off.
Fuck off the book. I like this. Nothing to deter me from
I
reading
like
it.
this. I like invading the personal space of this book.
Yeah, and this book is so effective to make us respect its personal space that I've been trying to read this thing for something like 2 years, and it's still on my bed today because it doesn't want to be read. You know, so and you can ask your roommates to show you like the middle page from the middle, and you'll
Is it the
understand
spiral
why.
part? Is it the spiral part?
It's not even yet the spiral part. Before you can get to the fun stuff, the spider park, like you said, it's actually a lot of really, really boring stuff. Like, just reading the beginning is like, the book is actually trying to tell you, I'm not that interesting. I promise you, I'm not. Did you fuck off already? So I can.
What kind of book is that?
I'm scared.
Psychic Damage, the novel. That's all I've heard about it. I haven't actually read it myself.
Yeah, that's a pretty good description.
I think my brain is now damaged.
Yeah, I feel sometimes as if I could read it and be unaffected because. But I don't know. I need to actually read it sometime. I don't know why I haven't. Well, I mean, I know why. I collect manga and my budget is nothing, so.
Yeah. That might be a reason.
Pocket Lynn.
Yeah, I look at my shelf and I'm like, I'm missing things. And I shouldn't get
I have like a shelf.
I just borrow from my friends, that's it.
That's smart. That's so smart.
Or just pirate it. I just go on the internet and just search for it, or just watch the anime. If there is one.
Yeah, the problem is this is stuff from like my childhood, and I like.
There's a website my dad showed for books that is like there's a bunch of like old books people sell there for very cheap, about like four books for less than like it was like 80 Brazilian reais, and it's like for adaptation in dollars at least. 80 Brazilian reais, the dollar is 5. 80 divided by 5, it is 13. 13? No, 8.
Okay, I don't know how to do math either. I can't help.
Yeah, manga is pretty.
Yeah, no, sorry. Yeah, it's $8. I bought 4 books for $8.
Yeah, and like because it's all old shit, sometimes it's either extremely cheap and a little ratty, which I'm fine with. I just want the comics themselves, or it's ridiculously expensive. Like I was looking for volumes like 1 and 2 and 13 and 14 of one called Triple X Holic.
Yeah.
And 1 and 2 were like $4 to $5 each. 13 was $71, and I don't know what the difference is, and I don't care.
I know what the difference is. The edition kind of became rare.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to figure out. I'm like, why is this more expensive than the first and second one? I would think those would be rarer, but they weren't, and they were in better condition.
Yeah, XXXolic was actually, how to say that? It was long running alongside Tsubasa Reservoir Chronicle, and you kind of had to read the two at the same time to understand what the fuck was going on. So,
yeah, I didn't really think about it, but I did read them at the same time, so I could.
Yeah. Lucky you.
No, not lucky me. It was pain. It was so much emotional pain. I love these characters.
Yeah, me too. Me too. The pain. The raw pain. Clem really did us dirty on that one. But we love them because we are freaking
okay.
masochists.
I posted my cinema screening thing, guys. Again, thank you a lot, everyone. Righty, thank you a lot.
Where?
I posted the cinema screening thing.
Oh, okay.
You said where for 1 second?
Alright, I just gotta see.
Yeah, I have some like, well...
Which one is yours? I haven't looked at the usernames for people who are talking.
It's Duek. The nickname is Dark Green.
Oh.
Duek,
I mean, everyone's name is Dark Green. Not helpful. But yeah, I see it now. It's very pretty.
Thank you.
Hold on.
I'm still in progress with mine. It's been going.
I'll be going now because I gotta eat. I haven't having lunch yet, and I spent 2 hours on this. Wow, actually, I was expecting to spend way less on this. Not because I thought it was what I was going to be.
I started this yesterday, so I actually have like because it's 10 o'clock for me in the morning, so I started this yesterday since that's when it opened up. So I've been working on this technically since yesterday.
Yo, TF2, what?
Oh, my friend sent me a meme here. I don't think I cannot send it on this server because it's kind of political, but it's really fucking funny.
I forgot to do the daily toast.
Oh yeah, I haven't done that.
That's why you keep a store of $20 at all times to make sure that if you forget, then you always have $20 they can take from you.
I have my coins, they're my coins. I could
I
just
mean,
throw
I still have like
something in
20.
there. I have a
After
backlog.
finishing the study, I believe I have 125 coins on it.
Lucky you, I only have like, I don't know how many, low-key.
Yes.
Like you're
Like
probably spending your
75?
money. I'm not.
Space storage can be a bitch. Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, let me look. I have 122 coins. Damn, this
You can
fucking
open a
cinema
store
study
with
thing
that.
gives no money.
I don't even do challenge.
I have 96
Well-
coins, but I think it's because I did a bunch of like little quests and stuff, so that doesn't count.
I'm running on deadlines. I can't do it challenge.
And I need to have $20 in storage at all times, so that in case I forget a day, then it can just take the money and I won't be bankrupt.
Well, you know, I have 120. I have 122 right now, so like I'm safe for 6 days now.
That's great.
And after I finish it, the daily figure challenge, I'm gonna be safe for how much more? Is it like 7 points, or is it 10 points per figure?
I have like a figure challenge. I haven't done the figure challenge thing in
Oh,
a
it's
while.
10. I did every single one of them except the first one because I was not at home. I was at help. I came at my grandma's house.
I was a bit less for,
I feel like
for
the first one
two.
was way more expensive than the other. It gave you more. I could be tweaking now.
Yeah, you could be checking. I think it depends on the one. They change value. This one today is for $10, so yeah, it's worth it. The whack-a-mole stuff and the other ones are very like low pay. Like the next storage one was just 5 coins. The hard surface
Yeah.
one. Live gesture, I think it gave a lot as well. Let me check. I don't know how much the live gesture gives, but I think it gives like 10.
I haven't been to a live gesture one because I didn't have the time to go.
Yeah, I was there for the second one. The first one I had to choose between going to live gesture or going to therapy, so
Oh,
I chose therapy.
I mean, yeah, good for you. Get your mental health up.
Next time it will be different.
Oh, your dead ass gonna sacrifice your mental health for drawing time?
I'm kind of already doing that. You know, by drawing, I'm already sacrificing my mental health. I'm not a healthy person.
Oh. I draw for fun. Drawing is what makes my mental health better.
I also draw for fun. Do not understand the problem. I do not have a problem with my art. I have a problem with the artist.
I feel that.
I think we kind of all have a problem
with the artist, and when
the
I have
artist
a
of
lot of
our
problems
heart.
with the artist, it will go to the art. I do not split them each other. That's why I need to go to therapy.
That is true. Yes.
Yeah, I am going to therapy for 2 years now, and I have spoken about art in therapy for 2 years now.
Ooh, okay.
My therapist knows how my persona looks like because I already have commented about my art 1,000 fucking times.
Damn. I could never show my freaking persona to someone. I don't have
They
one.
ask about
you know.
they ask about the art, so I decided to show, and like my persona is there, so like I had to explain what a persona is. It's a therapist. If the therapist can like not deal with my life, then it's not a good therapist.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
That's not gonna give you that. This is
to the horrors.
yeah. This is the advice about like I don't think it's okay. There's people say, oh, therapists are useless. You just go there to talk to them. No, they know what they're talking. They know how the mind works, and they know how the implications of the actions you do and the things you're used to can affect you. Principally when you tell them. So you can. I always tell everything to my therapist. I never hide stuff from my therapist. And if they cannot handle it, I just think that's just like their fault. It's not me who's wrong. That's their fucking fault.
New therapist.
True. I mean, they're equipped to deal with all sorts of people, so.
Yeah, that's literally their job. That's literally what they have to do. If you go to a therapist and you hide stuff from them, don't go to a therapist. There's no point to doing that. Like, I'm not saying to go there and show your butthole to them, but like, damn, if you have a problem, you don't tell a therapist you have a problem. You just like, don't. Why are you going there? Why are you paying? Do you think they're gonna send the fucking psychological magic at you and just gonna solve your life? There's like people who go there out of spite. and like, oh no,
Ooh.
I like therapy. Therapy won't do like. No, like the people are like, oh no, therapy doesn't do anything, like, and they just go there, they don't say anything, and they think, oh yes, like, therapy, they just like stay there, you pay them for nothing. Like, yeah, man, you don't open yourself, you fucking bitch.
I mean, if you're not telling them anything, how the hell are they supposed to help you?
I'm doing art in college, meaning almost a lot of my students there who are artists, and by that, a lot of them have do therapy, and one of them, we were talking about that one day. And one of them does, I forgot the name. I think that, oh my god, I forgot his name as well. The German psychologist from the 20th century, Freud.
Oh my god, no.
Yeah, she attends the stuff from, she attends a guy who does the pseudotechnique, is the name? I don't know the name in English.
I don't trust the guy who says that his mom is hot,
He didn't say his mom is hot. He said that inherently, your preference on a woman is gonna be based on previous facts, and it probably is gonna be your mother. He also said,
Oh, your daddy.
also, like, I love Freud. The sum up of Freud is everything in the human is about sex, and that's why it's really fucking funny. And he's like, a lot of times he's proven right, and that's the scary part.
Yeah.
I mean, you say that, but there's a lot of his research that was, if I remember correctly, fraudulent.
Not fraudulent, but
like,
biased on sample. His measurements were kind of, out of his own ass, or really circumstantial and stuff like that. But the foundation of what he actually talked about has been corrected, but it kind of served the purpose of being a basis.
Like for that time, it was
even for today's standard of practicing therapy. If you are strictly Freudian and having a conversation with a modern therapist, the therapist would be like, we kind of did some research on that, and it's biased and not actually this.
Anyway, I'll say my friend is Freudian, by the way, and she goes a Freudian psychologist. I forgot the name of the technique, but Freud had a technique where they wouldn't just let the person talk, and when they noticed the person had something which they had a problem talking about, they would start insisting that. It's something you gotta be really volunteer to it, because it's something which can make you very uncomfortable, but it also can help a lot if you're a person which has difficulty opening out. So that's not what my friend does. My friend does not have like an easy way or coming out to say stuff, so they prefer having that, because the person really goes and touch on that point, and that helps them open up. About Freud being fraudulent or something, I gotta remind you, the guy making a lot of psychological research in late 19th century, early 20th century, when that was barely around. And a lot of the stuff he did was a really good base ground to what we have today in psychology.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you can't really trust him to be like the ultimate voice of psychology now. So
yeah.
I didn't say in no moment he was ever the ultimate voice of psychology here. I said that my friend was going to a psychologist. Yeah, I don't know where you took that from, because I only said that my friend was going to a psychologist that did the fraud method, because I forgot the name, but the name is pseudotechnica. Yeah, exactly. The method I mentioned of letting the person talk and then pushing a topic the person is had difficulty talking with, because you notice they're uncomfortable. It's like a hard topic, and making the person open up. That's a tactic from Freud. It's not like the whole thing Freud does. It's just a technique from Freud and his stuff.
Oh, okay.
And also, I wanna say a thing about Freud. There is a thing about Freud that was polemic. That one time he did say that what is the name? Homosexuality was a mental condition, and people take that extremely out of context, because what happened was that he got a letter from a mother who was saying that her son was homosexual, and she was worried about his mental health, and essentially he called it a mental sickness, but he also said the kid is fine, he's young, he has a job, he can live a perfectly normal life, you don't need to worry about it. Essentially, I don't think he thought homosexuality was a negative. He just thought it was abnormal activity, and he didn't fully understand it, and it wasn't something which was going to do any harm to the guy to be homosexual.
Yeah, I mean, you still shouldn't call it a mental illness, but
Yeah, no, exactly. No, definitely. I think it was definitely like a limited view from the time as well.
Oh, 100%.
Sorry again. Not you guys.
Well,
Game.
I don't know. I just like to point this out because some people pull it out like he fucking hated homosexual or something. He just like didn't fully understand it as far as we know. He didn't have anything against them.
I feel like most people hate things they don't understand, really. So
Oh yeah,
it's hard to tell which was which. So
yeah. We can tell. I can tell. For me at least, I can tell he didn't hate them because he said he can be a homosexual his whole life and he's gonna be affected by it. He's gonna be like a normal, healthy life. So if he thought like it was not an issue and the guy could like live out life normally, then it probably didn't bother him. He recognized the existence of homosexuality as something which was mental, at least in his thought, but he did not like recognize it as a danger or something harmful. Which is already a big step for the fucking time. Like this is the early 1900s.
yeah, they probably would have thought it was like something you get put in institutions for.
No, you were put in institutions for like in the U.S. you were put in institutions for being black.
What the heck?
Or disabled, you know. They put anyone.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's
Search
not
about
just
the
America.
eugenics. Just search about the eugenics. They were a fucking like sociopathic shit. And they were like the base for fascism came from that. There was like an Italian doctor who like theorized that like, oh, the south of Italy is less developed. It's not because they were like constantly at war, you know, because of the crime, and because of the corruption, and you know because of poor financial. It's because they mixed up with the African people, and now they are, you know, like less smart. That's what something the guy actually came up with. It's fucking stupid.
That is insane.
Yeah, that actually that persists until this day. There's still people in Italy who think the South is like inferior because they were mixed.
Yeah, yeah. In France right now we have a big resurgence of hate crimes
In the world in
linked
general, we are
to the
unfortunately having that
neo-Nazi
resurgence.
movements, and this kind of rhetoric is like pushed and has been pushed for something like 10 years now. But right now, a neo-Nazi is dead in France recently, and they kind of TV makes a whole mess about it because you know, we have this principle to say a life is a life no matter what, and they are kind of trying to make us sad that a neo-Nazi is dead, and we are like, and we're supposed to say thank you to. Yeah.
Anyway, I just want to mention before I forget. I was really curious. I wanted to get it out of the horse's mouth. What do you think of Macron? Because I hear a lot of different things from Macron here, at least in Brazil. He gets talked a lot about because of the EU South America negotiation stuff.
Macron is an ultra-liberal president, so ultra-liberal and compatible with neo-Nazism is like, you know, a bit too close to my liking. But the guy is like, I'm sure. I'm less and less sure, but I'm sure I wouldn't have nothing to do with, you know, nothing to be angry about if I was just talking to him as a person. But the fact is, he's supposed to represent France, and he doesn't. And he really, he's weird in his way to see life and proceed to everything. And you know, like every French president, we have a big army, so you can pretend like you have a big dick outside of France. But it's not your dick, it's the French army, and the French army is historically like very powerful. So you don't have to do anything to flex the fact that, hey, you just became president, man. You don't have to flex the fact that you're a good leader or not. It's not you that is doing anything with the military. The military is telling you, we have to do that or we can't do that, and you just have to say yes, and you can't do anything. So it's really, you know, it's not him, it's not his ideas, it's not nothing. Every president do internationally are their stuff, you know. It happens to fall upon them. So there is no merit about that, and the only merit he could ever have gained using the military would have been to not call the leftists anti-Semitic because we don't like what Zionist Israel is doing to Palestine, you know?
Yeah, I feel like that's a weird thing. I feel like I've always hated that logic because, like,
Yeah.
people hate countries all the time. That doesn't mean you're like scared of the people in them. Like,
It's
hate
not
them.
about being scared.
That's something actually to blame on Israel. Actually, even fucking South Park made a commentary on that. That Israel is making everything they can to sell the fucking war as the Jews against Palestine, not Israel against Palestine.
Yeah, and it's really
And
in
it's
France.
horrible.
You have to understand. In France, the French law prevents us to be anti-Zionist. If you are anti-Zionist, you are anti-Semitic. It's bullshit, but it's a law, you know.
That is
So
stupid.
That's crazy.
yeah,
That is
yeah,
just
that's
stupid,
crazy.
not bad.
That's crazy, but it's our legacy from World War II, and so when people are basically just saying Israel as a country is doing, you know, is being an ass, an international ass, the answer from our government and Macron is you are anti-Semitic and we won't accept anyone to be anti-Semitic on French grounds, and you look back at them and you say you're making friends with the neo-Nazists right now. What the fuck, Ben? What the fuck? So
It's complicated. I'm glad among all the things happening in the world right now, we arrested our president. That's actually so cool. There is so long we don't arrest a president. Actually, I think he's one of he's the third president we arrested already, or fourth.
What the heck? No?
It's Brazil. It's Brazil, baby.
get on with it.
That makes sense.
Bolsonaro is in prison. I'm glad, and like he was actually in home prison, and then he tried to break away. Like, bro, are you fucking stupid? Actually, he is stupid. I remember. So I'm glad. I'm glad he's going to prison now. He was going to stay 28 years, but then he decreased it to 7 years. But he's still gonna be ineligible, so get fucked. And like he got stabbed like 4 years ago, and then he still goes to the hospital constantly for that. So I'm glad he will have to suffer with that his whole entire life.
I don't like people to suffer
like-
just because they exist, but some people are like,
Like
you can't help but wanting them to suffer a little. So I won't
I-
blame
I-
you for that.
I don't like suffering people. I don't like blood. But this guy was very neglectful during the pandemic and caused the death of 700,000 people because he rejected the vaccine, even though he could just like apply it. So you know, I think he deserves every single part, every single surgery he has to do. He reserves it, and every single fucking day he spends on that fucking jail. And now his son is trying to rally the country, saying the communists are taking over Brazil, and we're gonna become Venezuela. Because we are always going to become Venezuela. We are becoming Venezuela for the last 20 years, according to them. Because that's it. You elect a president who is like, he's not even left-leaning anymore. He's center now. And like, the moment you elect a guy who's not right-wing, we are becoming Venezuela. Because Venezuela is like the totem of like failure, you know, is the Babylon of South America.
Yeah, people are.
Not saying Venezuela is great. Venezuela is a very tough spot. Gladly, in Venezuela, nothing ever changes because even though they took Maduro away, the government is still the same. So it was like definitely that's something I mentioned. Politics today is a lot about acting. You know, that's why Trump is very popular. He's a great actor. He's a terrible politician, a terrible man. He's a great actor. Ever saw him on the what the fuck was the name of the movie again? The Home Alone, exactly.
I don't even
Wait,
know
what?
He had
that
one
is.
scene
What,
where they
what about Fresh Prince though?
Exactly as well.
it
Like
Fresh
yeah,
Prince?
Trump was in Home Alone too. He shows up. The Home Alone 2 is in the Trump Tower.
What the heck? I don't remember it.
Google
he
that.
shows
He
up
shows
very
up like
briefly.
yeah, shows up
Yeah.
like he's like a cameo. The Trump DLC. The Trump reference. Ah, I almost fell from my chair, guys.
DLC.
I spoke poorly of Trump and the AI tried to kill me here. Anyway, uh, but like, yeah, no, he shows up there like. It's a stunt. The thing of Maduro was just a stunt. Like, and I'm gonna tell you a thing here. There was a whole invasion, the shootout, like the guys. Everybody, the Americans took the 66 like soldiers that fought against the Americans in the Maduro thing. 33 were Cuban. The other were like the Maduro's personal guard. There was not a single motherfucker from the Venezuelan army there.
Wow.
So my opinion, he was sold off. The commanders just sold him off because they didn't want to deal with this shit. They just sold Maduro off, and they put the vice president there. And like in the first day, the vice president showed up, and they said, "Yep, the vice president, the new president, hoorah!" Yippee! Like nothing happened.
What are you doing? Oh.
So
Don't do
that's
this
the
to me,
secret.
Coach Studio.
Artist drawing are challenging possible. I don't know the Saga room, but yeah, no, that's my opinion on it. So I think it was this is just sold off Maduro. Also, recently, did you see the whole Iran thing? Like,
Oh,
Yeah.
hello, Lemons
Hello.
or Purple.
Oh no.
The whole Iran thing, like there was like 3 jets from the U.S. who got shot down.
Hello, Purple.
And the thing about it is that the U.S. said that the 3 jets were shot down by friendly fire.
We're talking on drawing. What about you?
Anyway, I was supposed to go eat already. I'm already 20 minutes
Go
yapping
eat.
here.
Oh, it's fine. I
Okay,
like
that's
listening
good.
to random history.
Yeah, no, I love talking about history and stuff about. I'm gonna be like,
We're talking about modern history.
Yeah,
Well,
like,
Sure,
I'm
I just don't tend to learn much, so I don't tend
know,
to
guys.
research that sort of thing. So I like learn.
I'm gonna be here probably the whole event, showing up from day to day on the chats. I'm doing this for the last 4 or 5 days, so I'll be around. I'll see you soon. I'm gonna go lunch. I need to eat.
Take
Okay.
care of
Love,
yourself.
bro.
Bon appetit.
Bye bye.
Okay.
How's everybody else doing? I see everybody's busy
Fine.
drawing.
Yeah.
Find the cinema redraw thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing my frames for Has Been Hotel Animatic.
Oh, what sort of animatic is it?
What's my?
Like, what animatic is it?
It's on the song Requiem from Dear Evan Hansen. So the
Dear Evan Hansen.
yeah.
I watched that live.
I have not
you
watched
did.
that movie.
You did.
Yeah, I watched the musical of it. Yeah.
Oh, lucky
I'm
you.
professional.
Well, Requiem is that song about a sister that has trouble mourning her OD'd brother because they never were quite close. And in Has Been Hotel you got Angel Dust that died because he OD'd in the 40s. And he notoriously had a twin sister and a big brother. And we kind of saw the character design of her sister used in Paradise, so we kind of know that she was a good person in a mob family.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, like Angel Dust sister and stuff. Yeah, I watched Has Been Hotel. Oh,
Yeah.
I know what this show is.
Yeah, so I'm doing Molly singing Requiem from Dear Evan Hansen, and I'm trying to make the my head canons of what happened between Molly, Arachnis, Angel Dust, and the grandma, the fandom that we desperately want them to have, because in the Dear Evan Hansen there is the sister voice, the father voice, and the mother voice. And we don't know who is the mother of I want to call them the triplets, but they are not triplets. They are just twins and a big brother. a small bit bothered at that. All the fandom is all about Angel Dust Nona. Angel Dust Nona, so I kind of created the Nona just so she can be able to sing the mom's part in Requiem. So now they have an old Catholic mom, Nona, that is always dressed in black. So yeah, I'm doing the animatic for that. And I hate what I'm doing, but it's
Why?
part of the process.
I really like your style, Romain.
Thank you very much.
It's really nice.
I
It's
should take a look at it. I'm just doing my own thing, so let me see that.
I love how you. I mean, of course, for animatics, you want to portray what's happening with as little
Oh
information
yeah, it is
as
peak.
possible.
I
Right?
love that. It's very cool.
Thank you
As
very much.
little work as possible, or at least, because I see it's not like too many lines, too many strokes. It's just basic shapes and basic gestures. Well,
Yeah.
not basic gestures. Your gesture is really good, but you know
Yeah.
what I mean.
My favorite thing about drawing originally was doing weird position and mannerisms, so it kind of shows in my way to do animatics. And I'm a bit embarrassed most of the time, but right now I'm just reconciliating with the fact that I really don't care if my drawing is beautiful or not. If the movement is understandable, then that's understandable. So yeah, I'm trying to not be too embarrassed about that, because if it works, it works.
Of course.
I mean, yeah, it's your art. You can do whatever you want with it.
Yeah. I'm actually having trouble with this one because I feel like I just want to clean stuff enough that it's legible for someone else but myself, but it's kind of the boring part for me, cleaning my doodles
I
up.
find cleaning up really fun because then I get to really produce everything. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm just doing this lineless challenge, and I hate lineless stuff.
I understand that.
There's certainly a very specific mindset for lineless art.
Yeah, you have to think it about
blocking in,
like carving
thinking in
lines.
shapes, blocking in the colors, the values, and all that stuff. Because lines are usually used for like construction, like figure or gesture, which are things that I really like, hence why I use a lot of lines in my work. But I would not be opposed to kind of rewiring my brain to think more in a painterly style.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not very good at the art thing. I'm just like hobbying it, so I kind of try my best here.
Yes, same.
I think lighting is fun because that way I just play around with colors until it looks decent, but I'm also using an image for reference, so I feel like I'm sort of cheating in a way.
You're never cheating because you use reference.
You're
Please.
never cheating when you're using reference. No, that is a misconception that needs to be done with.
Yeah, the only reason that why some people can do without reference is actually because they've kind of got it memorized. I rarely use reference anymore to do anatomy now because I kind of spent my whole life studying morphology and anatomy in some way. So no, I don't need it, but in fact, I am always visualizing references in my brain. It's just that.
Romain?
Yeah.
You're kind of being robot-y right now.
I'm robot-y? Okay.
What?
I will try to
Like
disconnect, reconnect.
Okay.
I'm hearing robot-y. But it's like,
I don't hear anything.
cutting out
Line.
because I'm trying to understand what they're saying.
And I'm back.
Best comment I've ever gotten on anything.
Oh,
I've
it's
ever
my
played.
connection. Sorry. Yeah, no, it's
Oh,
my
okay.
connection.
Was it me?
No,
No, you're fine.
No, it's me.
Or I wasn't having this problem, so I thought it was definitely.
Yeah. If you want to one day play with the idea of a lineless drawing, think about it as carving with the really big tools. I would advise to begin from black or a really dark color, and actually trying to carve the light out with big brushes or big shapes, and that's how you kind of begin to think of
It's like
volumes.
sculpting on a two-dimensional plane.
So cool.
Yeah, and that's the way I go about it when I want to do without the lines. But most of the time, I'm not so confident in it, so in the end, I end up doing lines above it anyway. It's actually pretty fun to. It was one of my breakthrough, I think, in art, being able to switch between the two of them. But it's really not the same process at all.
Lovely.
Okay, so I think very soon I'm gonna call quits on this animatic because I love it really much, and at the same time I hate it. You know, I just want to be done with it.
It can get tiring sometimes, can it?
Yeah.
How long does it take to make one animatic?
One animatic, if I lock in, like the young generation will say, if I lock in, I can be done with a 1 minute clip in a day.
Oh, that's fast.
Impressive.
For example, one example I have, it was plan 3 or 3 plan I think. A YouTube channel that does animated shorts and stuff like that, and they recently uploaded an application for storyboarding. The storyboarding I gave them, I think it took me something like 10 hours to do, and it was to animate a 1 minute audio clip. So you can imagine for a song, and most of my animatics are actually matched to a song. A song is 2 minutes and a half or 4 minutes, something like that. If I do nothing but that, I can do it in something like 3 days, more or less. If you and sometimes maybe a 4th day for the editing. Sometimes no need.
It's quite fast.
But most of the time, the thing is, I'm not locked in at all. So it kind of takes
that is relatable
forever to make. The longest thing I've done is pretend like with technology. It's a time bomb fanfic made animatic that only exists in animatic format. In total, it's like half an hour, I think. It's half an hour of animatic, and it's 3 tones. Every time it's like three. I try to keep it at using 3 grays maximum, just so I don't get overwhelmed, and no lines. But it took me like 7 months to complete, because
there is a dedication.
This one kind of I kind of really wanted it to be done, because the first scene I wanted to I wrote was the 8th episode.
Hello, hey yo.
10. So I really wanted to be done, so I was like running through it. But most of the time, there are animatics I began like a year ago that I didn't finish because I have trouble to look in. I think the one that is starting is my Hades Down how long cat vi video. I don't know if you know about Hadestown as a musical, but it rocks. Like really, but I began the animatic like close from the ending of season 2 of Arcane, and it's almost complete. I still haven't finished it. I still haven't posted it.
I want to make animatics. I think I have all the technical skills to do it. I just haven't.
I could probably make animatics, but I have too many ideas and not enough time ever. So
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm in uni too, so I have work to do.
Yeah.
That I'm also not doing right now. You know.
Yeah.
Please stay alive. That's the only thing we're asking of you.
I'm staying alive. It's just sometimes, a struggle to lock in, especially on the things that are dependent on my grade and I pay for.
Yeah, I hate this part.
Stop grabbing that. Why are you?
I'm really bad at locking in the stuff that isn't like one of my interests. So I just tend to draw things that are interesting to me. That's why I like art. Then it makes me lock in, because I could draw like interesting stuff.
Yeah, my problem is that the thing with animatics, especially animatics that are over a minute long, is that you're not guaranteed to still be interested in the thing you're trying to do by the time you're finished.
That is so relatable. Because I do comics, right?
Yeah.
And it is very long experience to finish. Like when I finish that shit, I don't even want to read that again.
Yeah, same. You just want to be done with it, You're like, I used to love this idea. No, I just want it never to be spoken of again. I can't watch. There is 1 or 2 episodes that I'm really proud of Pretend That We Can Touch my time bomb thing, my Jinx and Echo thing. But most of it, I just don't want to look at it anymore. It's like
it's just so mentally draining, Draining.
You remember the bad parts. You look at the final product and think, oh yeah, that wasn't so bad. And then you remember that you kind of had to fight Photoshop tooth and nail to make it happen.
This is the most tiring shit.
I feel like sometimes you make fan stuff for other fans, not so much for yourself, which isn't a bad thing at all.
I make fan stuff for myself, and I don't expect anyone to follow me for it.
I don't make fan stuff.
And somehow people still follow me for it, so I don't know what they're doing.
Generally, if you find something interesting, there's like 8 billion of us on Earth. Of course, there's gonna be someone, at least one person, who find your idea compelling too. Right now on my channel there is the good Noah that is actually interested in my visual novels stuff for LOL, League of Legends deep lore. I'm doing some visual novel style videos for that. I'm doing it for myself, but I was like, I'm going to put it out there, and if there is one person that like it, it's good for me. The one person who likes it actually happened to pay me for it, so no, I'm not doing it for myself anymore.
That is cool.
Oh yeah. I have absolutely no idea, legislatively speaking, if I am like tolerated, like a Zine to do what I do, and to be paid for it. I don't know if I ever get striked because I do. I make people pay for riot write copyrighted content, I'm like, too bad. Do you feel certain?
Romain?
I don't know.
Romain?
Yeah.
Quick question. Do you work with Portiche, or is it just League of Legends?
I never worked for either Fortish or.
I thought that's what you said.
No. This is my problem. This is I'm doing fun work, like commissions. And of course, when you do commissions, it's like for fan art, it's a bit peculiar because it's tolerated. But if it ever get traction, you could have problems with official teams for the IP. I'm very fortunate in the fact that I have very few people who actually follow my work for my fan stuff, and so if they pay me, like, no one will care. But I'm actually not on point on what I would do if it ever became a problem. Besides answering, I'm just doing some stuff, playing dolls with your characters. Please don't sue me.
Real, I love playing with my dolls.
Yeah.
I do not draw fan art.
You don't have to.
I just create my own things.
I haven't drawn an original character in so long. Save for like a few occasions where I kind of had to, like for stuff that I had to do. It's like I keep drawing fan art. I'm addicted to drawing fan art.
Fan art is like a cheat code because you and a
I've
good cheat code
gotten
at that.
better at my art through drawing the same character 500 times because I'm fixated on them.
What? What?
Yeah, actually, I agree with that.
Sounds about right. Yeah, but I'm just.
I don't have the mental attention for YouTube tutorials. Like, they're everywhere, but I can't pay attention to them. So I kind of just learn through osmosis, I guess.
Come, make your osmosis with us.
Like, I just look at enough art, or I make enough art, and somehow my art begins looking more and more decent.
School and tutorials are really there for you to be able to put a name on the things you do. If you're doing it for fun, it doesn't matter if you don't know the terms.
I'm not saying know the term, but it's like learning how to draw bodies, how to draw anatomy. That's the real stuff.
I haven't learned that stuff yet.
The quickest way to do it is really the academical way. Academical? I don't know. Way to do it is like go see naked bodies and try to.
Oh, yeah.
First, go see naked bodies and draw naked bodies, and after that, when you have drawn enough naked bodies to realize that okay, no naked bodies is ever the same, and if I just close one eye and open the other, I have a different picture than if I close the other eyes and open the other. And sometimes a human body doesn't resemble a body at all, and you're like, this is flesh mush. And once you're reconciliated with that, once you're done with
flesh mesh.
Yeah, when you're done thinking about a body symbolically, like in your head, you know that there is a head, there is a torso, there is legs. When you stop seeing that, finally, you can try to simplify it with basic shapes and cylinders and eggs, and that's. But you still have to look at naked bodies and continue to do that. And this is the quickest way to actually learn, if not anatomy, morphology at least.
Hello.
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 Hi.
Hi.
10% thought explain that. All right. Well.
Hello there. How's it going, Ray?
chilling, and then my schedule
like,
sort of be
Lovely.
The thing about my sketches is that I don't know what I'm making until like I put down some lines and then I connect them together. And I'm like, oh, this looks kind of like this. It's so weird. It is so weird.
It's not weird.
But,
It's called automatic drawing.
Yeah, automatic drawing.
And it's really fun, and it's the thing that I don't do most of the time, and I should do, because if I don't do it from time to time, I'm always drawing with the mission, especially if I'm doing animatic stuff or things like that. You're always drawing with the mission, so you kind of lose the state of joy that you have when you kind of discover what you are drawing. And yeah, the martial art is actually really helping me to reconciliate with drawing, because it's actually helping me doing my automatic drawing of the day. Like I don't know what's on paper, but know it exists, so I have to complete it.
I like doing like the art challenges and stuff, because that way it inspires me to learn new stuff. Because it gives like prompts and shit. I like that part.
It's really nice, yeah.
It's actually really close to what I was told, how I was taught when I was in the paying school for that. So I'm really glad that someone kind of said, "Hey, let's do that for a month for free, please." And I was like, "Okay."
I like free stuff, so I do it all the time. Squares, shapes.
That's what I'm doing right now. I'm doing squares and shapes.
I got to the part of the redraw that I can't just bullshit my way around, because it's a freaking head. It's a freaking square, like a freaking like rectangle. It's like TV.
Oh,
So it's like I can't bullshit that really that much. I can only bullshit it so far, you know.
Bullshit all the way to the top. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise.
Yeah, but like at some point it'll just look bad. I want it to at least look
No.
somewhat.
No. If you ever lose confidence in it, then that's when people think it's bullshit. But if you just keep telling them it's cool, someone will always believe you. Trust me.
Trust.
That's word to live by.
This is why I don't work in sales. I'm too honest with myself.
Yeah, listen.
Preach for that.
Human beings are social creatures. If you make them wholeheartedly believe that there's something they should be seeing, they will eventually see it.
Yeah. I like this part of the brain.
I feel like I'm too literal, is what I.
Yay, I gained mental knowledge.
A man who isolates himself from society is either a beast or god.
Wow, I learned knowledge. I gained knowledge. Wow.
Sort of divine shit, or whatever.
I like that.
Gaslight to the top.
Make that tomb strike in dead Winslow.
Okay. I think my brain is done for today.
Cool.
Your brain
It's a
is
nice
done.
animatic, though. I hope it turns out well.
Thank you. If you want, I can. If I cut the sound, and maybe I can show you how it's cut in Premiere. Maybe.
Fun. I love Premiere. I use it. I love editing videos. It's one of my favorite things.
I don't like it too much, to be honest.
I'm a big video editing fan. This is why I'm going to school for like media and film stuff. It's one of my favorite stuff.
Oh, it's cool.
I had media productions in in high school.
Oh, cool.
Graphic design.
I
Graphic
made
design
this.
is cool too.
I made a very stupid film and I love it, but my parents don't.
If
I
your
like
parent
dabbling
like
in
what you
all
do,
the
is something in your life is broken.
No, because it's like it's one of those things that's like really embarrassed one, you know,
Oh.
and they're like embarrassed about it.
I suppose that's fair, but also, come on, man. We gotta have a little bit of whimsy.
Yeah,
I'm so whimsy.
I'm gonna try and make a better version of it pretty soon. I bought some like lights and stuff.
Ooh.
Expensive lights. I got a microphone for a camera. So that's gonna be nice. What else did I get? Oh yeah, a really cool tripod. That's what it was.
Reminds me of a sticker I want to get. It's just a weird little bird, and it says things are gonna get weird. I'm gonna make things weird.
If you don't make things
cost me,
weird,
like-
I don't know why you're alive.
Cost me like the $400 to get all that stuff. Mainly the lights, but the lights are cool, so it gets a pass.
Lights are always cool.
Yeah, especially when it's like RGB and you're able to like change the coloring and stuff. Change it has some presets on the app, which are like police lights or lightning, and it's really cool. It's really cool. I've used it at school. I'm like, oh, this is so good, and so I bought them last week because I'm like, I need to make something. I need to force myself to make something. Spending big money to force yourself to do something might actually work.
Or it
Perhaps.
makes you even more nervous.
What?
Technically, the fact that I'm taking donations for my stuff make me feel like I've borrowed money if I don't finish what I promised in the donation jar. I'm like stealing. So yeah, it motivates
What-
it motivates me to do the stuff.
What exactly are you doing donations for?
This is a visual novel series I'm making. League of Legends and Ark and stuff, you know. And I kind of.
Oh, that, yeah.
And I made a thermometer to say, okay, if you gave this much, and this much, I'm doing that, and I'm doing that, and know that the goals have been completed. I feel like, okay, so I can't turn back now.
Well, yeah, you kind of you promise the people something. You gotta at least let them know you're not, like, gonna waste their money or something.
Yeah, exactly. So I very much feel out of the Arcane fandom and not League of Legends fandom, but Arcane fandom. I feel like I'm done with it. But as long as there is money that I kind of owe to people who gave donation for me to continue to be in the fandom, I can't let it go.
I mean, to be fair, any money is good money. It's like,
Yeah.
just do it at that point.
Oh, yeah,
Like,
yes,
it's
sir.
not like you're doing it for free.
No, I'm not doing it for free. Yeah.
So just go ahead, do whatever.
I just don't leave them. If I like a thing, I stay in it.
I
Oh.
occasionally leave and then come back. I don't. Sometimes I'll go to new fandoms, then I'll come back to an old one.
Yeah, there's like a
Either
couple of
rewatched the show and got reinterested, or I
Yeah.
straight up just like started enjoying it again.
Yeah, there's not a lot of things I've gone back to watch again and not liked again. I mean, I guess there are a couple, but like, I was never super.
I like
into
rewatching
it.
things all the time. It's one of my. I struggle to get into new shows because I'm always rewatching some old one that I like.
I don't have that problem. I have the opposite problem.
Now you always want to watch something new.
Yeah. Well, not only that, but like I can't usually rewatch something.
Maybe it's just me. I just like the routine of knowing what
Well,
happened.
no. There's a lot of people. There's a lot of people that do that.
Oh yeah, me too. I really like doing that.
Yeah, but then my friends try to get me into their media that they like, and then I feel insane for wanting to watch the same show over and over again.
You're not crazy.
Yeah, you're not crazy.
There's no rubber rats in this room. You're fine.
I actually, well, it's something that happened when I got older. Before I was like, you could never catch me rewatching a show, even a show I really liked. And I think maybe after one of the big depressions, I would say, I was like, okay, I need something to be kind with myself. So what can I rewatch with people I like? And oh yeah, and the first time I rewatched stuff it was to introduce one of my girlfriends to a show that was like constitutive of my current worldview. So I kind of needed them to know what I was talking about when I made reference to that shit. So so I kind of forced them to I force fed them my culture. And after a while it became my default, like, okay, I already saw that like twice or thrice, but you're my new person and I need you to be in my life, so please watch this with me again.
Some of my friends have successfully gotten me into some of their things. Like, one of my friends introduced me and another friend to a comic thing on Tumblr, and then I just got really obsessed with it. I started liking a character from it, so I'm definitely keeping up with that now.
That's the best feling, when you show something to somebody and they become obsessed with it too, and you're just like, yes, justified. Let's go.
I just mentioned it in passing, and then they looked it up, and they started watching it, and then they introduced it to another friend of ours. So it felt so good to have people on the same wavelength. So now that when I make little references to it, they finally get it, you know?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Feel less alone now.
Sometimes I'll just be referencing things even though they don't get it. Like, I just like referencing stuff for no reason.
Yeah, me too, actually.
All of my friends have the most beautiful memes, and every time I get them into something I like, it's just an influx of the best funny shit, and it makes me so happy. Just kidnap them to my fandom so that they can make funny things for me.
Yep.
That, or being able to react to certain things that I already have an opinion on, so that I can get an understanding of what the average not me person thinks about this.
They do sit there, bite my nails sometimes, do you like this thing like I like this thing?
Are you just as insane about it, or are you worse, you know?
Yeah, I get that.
I have made a snail.
You've made a snail?
I haven't done the snail stuff. I haven't done the little missions enough.
Yeah, I was trying to do a snail.
I only do the ones that look interesting to me. And sometimes that just happens to be drawing a frame from my favorite show, because I like doing that. I see an opportunity to make my interests heard, and I take it full-heartedly.
The snail thing I actually want to do at some point, because it's supposed to eat the fruits, the growth you made yesterday, and I really want to make a weird snail eating my weird eyeballs, growing on the walls.
Okay.
But
I did not.
I'm kind of burnt out.
Oh, shoot. Come back. Up. Up. Please. There it goes.
I think I just finished my guess, design.
Yeah, I didn't do the plant one. You had a good idea for it. I didn't have time.
I'm gonna spend more. I'm gonna spend more man hours doing this one cinema screening thing than I am going to spend on any of the other quests combined.
Necessary.
Is what I'm realizing now.
Maybe because it's the most challenging for you at your level right now.
Maybe, but also because I like the show it comes from, so I really gotta make it like really thinly veiled reference, but it's gotta be perfect, you know? Oh man.
I don't know how to make things transparent though.
Okay, I'm going to end the stream now. I think there is no one left on the stream.
I don't know. Like, is it like a Twitch thing or something? I don't know.
It's a YouTube direct thing. I was even showing them the right thing.
Fun.
But where is OBS? Just so I can stop recording stuff. I don't want to record stuff. I don't have enough space on my hard drive. Stop recording stuff. I just want you to stream.
True.
Okay, Premiere is... Where is Premiere? Up. Okay. I don't think Premiere will ever show what I'm doing. No, it won't. So, okay, I'm going to end my stream now. To the two people looking...
Oh, nice.
To the two people watching, thank you so much for staying with me all this time. Have a nice evening too. Bonne soirée. And see you next week. And come see the March Hotel if you want. People are nice in here. Come in the cigar room. Bye bye.
Let's go.
Bye.
Bye. See ya.
I like coming into the cigar room because there's less people here.
Yeah.
That's the only reason why I come here. Because all the other channels have like 5 quadrillion jillion people. And I don't want to join 5 billion people drawing and yapping. I want like